So, friends, here we go with the number 29. A pentagonal lamina of edges 25 mm is resting on VP. So, it rests on a VP on one of its sides, okay, such that the surface makes an angle of 60 degree with the VP and the edge on which it rests makes an angle of 45 with the HP. Okay, so here what I got to make down is it is rests on a side, okay, on VP, important. Next it is inclined to VP, okay, at 60 degree. Next the resting side inclined to HP at 45 degree. Okay, so already we have told, so if it is resting on VP, you have to look for a word which is inclined to the VP for a second position, and third position you have to look for a word which connection with the HP. Okay, so to start with, so as we already know, so we'll take a reference line, okay, and we'll write this is the VP, this is the HP. So already we know, like the rest on VP means it should start from the above the XY line. If it is resting on the HP, you have to start from the below the XY line. So now the side is 25 mm, so it is resting on the side, so side has to lie left side to you. Okay, it's a 25 mm. Okay, so how to construct a pentagon? So now you can say this is A dash and this is a B dash. So keep a protractor, okay, to the side A and mark 72 degree, okay, and keep it as side B, and from here you mark a 72 degree. Okay, now take a scale, just drop a thin line and just drop a thin line, and take now with the compass same 25 mm, okay, cut it on this 72 degree line and cut on this 72 degree line, and again from here same length cut and one more arc cut. Okay, so now join these lines with the thick lines. Okay, so this is how exactly you can construct a pentagon. Okay, so this is my C dash, a D dash and a E dash. Okay, so once again what we did, we'll take a side length that is a 25 mm. You can just drop a line here also. Okay, so this is 25, and we took a 72 degree from A side, that is this side, and from B opposite side, and we marked and we have taken a 25 mm length and we have cut an arc. So now take a projection downward. Okay, so these two has to pass through same line. Okay, so this much should be dark. So we'll write, when we from here, B is near, so B in the bracket A, C is near, C in the bracket E, and this is a D. Till here it should be. Okay, so once we get this wave, now it is inclined at a 60 degree to the VP. So take a one any reference point. Okay, so now it's a 60 degree. Okay, just drop a line, a thin line again, a thin line on this one. Now take this line, okay, that is from A, B to the D, and from this reference point cut an arc. Okay, so this is our B in the bracket A and this is our D. Okay, now from D you take a length, this reference, that is CD, cut it on this line. Okay, so this is our C in the bracket E. Okay, so make this much dark. Okay, so while writing the angle should be close like this, and 60 should be written like this. This is 60 degree. Okay, so while projecting, what you can do is first drop the right extreme line. Okay, right extreme line, then here the topmost one. Okay, complete that one. So now either you can choose to draw the horizontal line till here, okay, or you can draw the vertical line, whichever you feel, you just drop it. Okay, so like this. Now while drawing this one, this is CE, you just see here E and here it's a C, so you just drop this line till to the top, and you can say this is C dash and this is E dash. On this line this is a D dash. Okay, now this is A and B, just drop till here, so this is B dash and this is a dash. Okay, now join this one with a dark line. Okay, so this is how exactly it is visible, only this much should be dark. Okay, so now it is the resting edge. This is AB is inclined at 45 degree. So now take any reference point here. Okay, so 45 degree and just drop a line on that one. Okay, so this is 45 degree. Okay, so now you have to construct this pentagon on this one, keeping this AB or this line. Okay, so now anyhow AB is 25 mm, just take a 25 mm directly, okay, from any one reference point, so here, so we'll take and we'll place it like this. So B dash will come here and A dash will come here, so this and this point. Okay, now you can go with the arc method, or the easiest one is this D lies midpoint of this one. Okay, so now you can say this is 25, half of this one is a 12 and half. Okay, 12 and half, and drop one perpendicular line, just one perpendicular line. Okay, so now take this length D and this length, okay, from here cut an arc. So this is our D dash. Okay, now we have A, B, D. Take a reference from A and D. Okay, from A to the C, from A to the C you just cut an arc, and from D to the C. Okay, so from D cut the arc. Okay, you can check it out from D to C again. Okay, so from D to C. Okay, so from B to the C, from B to the C. Okay, so now join here, 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 and here. So A, B, C and E dash. Okay, so now project this one down. First what I said, like you just take a one bottommost line like this and one rightmost one. Okay, so project these horizontal lines because there are only three. Okay, now so E, okay, so this is our A. Okay, so this is our E. Okay, so now D is here, so take a D till here, so this is our D, and take a C, so C is here, and B is on the X value, so B is on the X value. So now connect Okay, hold the line. So we will get things like this. Okay, so now, so suppose if it is resting on the HP, the same thing will start from here. Okay, we'll start from here and we'll drop it upward, and inclination will take it here and we'll do. Okay, and if it is resting on the corner, so we'll take the corner this side, we'll take a edge here and we'll continue.